Police on Long Island say they have made an arrest in that notorious Gilgo Beach murder case. Early this morning, officials swarming a house in Massapequa Park.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? Thank you for coming to my channel. My name is Wally, and you are now tuned into Playboy Hustlers TV.
Hey, this the king of melodies beat.
We are back with that news from yesterday from the Long Island serial killer. This man right here name is Rex Heuermann. Alright, so if you've been living under a rock, that's what's going on right now. He's accused, or should I say he's charged, and they got DNA evidence from a pizza box that he was eating. Was that 10 years later or 11 years later, should I say? Or matter of fact, no, 13 years later. Because these murders took place back in 2010. Some say even before 2010. They're saying that it's a time span between 2007 and 2010. Well, we're going to see who this man really is, all right? They say he's an architect from Long Island, so let's sit back and react, all right?
That families who lost loved ones have been waiting for more than a decade. Police on Long Island say they have made an arrest in that notorious Gilgo Beach murder case. Early this morning, officials swarming a house in Massapequa Park, and they have made an arrest. And we have live team coverage of this huge development. News 4's Greg Sergel is at the courthouse in Riverhead, where that man is expected to be arraigned today. News 4's Paisley Chang is at the suspect's home in Massapequa Park. But let's begin with Chief Investigative Reporter Jonathan Dienst with what we are learning about this suspect, John.
Yeah, Suffolk police and other agencies searching the Massapequa home of the suspect. They're looking to see if any evidence inside might further link him to the serial killings that stretched over a decade. Numerous law enforcement sources and neighbors say the man in custody is Rex Heuermann.
Yeah, this guy's like the biggest scumbag of them all. I don't understand why he did what he did. I mean, it's one thing you calling girls while you married and you linking up with escorts. You understand what I'm saying? That's kind of like backwards right there. But what I'm trying to say is, why did you have to off them the way you did? You know what I mean? Like, they came to provide a service, supposed to be an even exchange, and what happened, man? Now look at you. You got two kids. We don't even know their ages until someone blows it up. Now they gotta live a life of scrutiny because you damaged your lineage. You damaged your last name. And if your kids are watching this, hey, your last name is damaged. You might as well just go ahead and change your name and identity thanks to your father. You understand me?
The arrest coming in the early morning hours. The Suffolk DA is expected to announce details of the charges at a news conference later today, but we may hear from the Suffolk County Police Commissioner shortly. We're told law enforcement officials are expected to tie Heuermann to several of the bodies found over the 10 years discovered in that Gilgo Beach area. They're looking to see if he is linked to some of the bodies that were found wrapped in tarps.
Yeah, so from my knowledge, they found about 10 to 11 bodies. They're not saying he did all of them, but he did most of them. So my thing is there a team of them? Is this what they do? Do they know, like, this is a place where you could dump bodies at and get away with it? You know what I mean? Like, where's the memo? Something is fishy with this right here. They only caught one killer. There's more than one. There is more than one murderer. You understand what I mean?
10 bodies in all found over the years, but again, not all are linked to the same killer. Among the breaks, cell phone tower pings, calls made by the suspect to one of the victims' families that trace back to the Massapequa Park area. Heuermann works as an architect, and police just a short time ago were seen in Midtown Manhattan searching his offices at 5th Avenue and 36th Street. For years, police have been looking into whether the suspect lived on Long Island and worked in Manhattan, commuting through Penn Station. A cell phone ping from Penn Station area, also part of the evidence. Heuermann, in his own YouTube video, speaks about his life on Long Island, his family, and how he's been working in New York as an architect since the 1980s.
Yep, getting everybody for their money. Meanwhile, he's a murderer the whole time. No one knew.
Heuermann is expected to appear in court later today, and the charges are expected to be released then. And again, a possible news conference in the coming minutes. Also, a news conference by the district attorney later to detail the charges. One attorney for several of the victims' families today said the development is good news in what has been a long time coming. Again, a suspect from Long Island arrested and charges expected to be announced soon connected to some of the deaths in the Gilgo Beach serial killings.
And not to mention, he is about to lose it all. You already know he's going to spend all his money on legal fees. They're going to drain him dry. You understand what I'm saying? So you could kiss that house goodbye. You could kiss those businesses goodbye. And now look at that. Man, let's hope your kid's at least a little bit old enough to where they can start working now. If not, your whole family's demised.
Back to you.
Okay, Jonathan Dean's in the newsroom with this breaking news for us. Let's continue our team coverage now with News 4's Pacey Chang in Massapequa Park at the suspect's home, where there's been a lot of action, Pacey.
Yes, there certainly has. The suspect was arrested last night, but throughout the night and this morning, you could see there is a massive police presence. We have Suffolk police who are leading the case, state police, as well as Nassau PD and the Nassau DA and the DA's office. Actually, they are all over here. They've been searching the house. We've seen detectives clothed in plastic and booties. They've been going into the house, bringing out bags of evidence. And this is the home of Rex Heuermann. He is an architect, and as people have told us in this neighborhood, they're completely stunned. They always saw him.
Weird how architect house looked this dingy.
In the morning, dressed in a suit, going to work. They say that he has lived here his entire life. He grew up in this house. He ended up buying the house in some fashion from his parents, and he lives here with his wife as well as 2 adult children. And of course, the people that are most stunned are the ones that live right next door to him.
Yeah, man, because the whole time they all watched this in real time in the news, and he was living right next door to them. Not only he did it once, he did it multiple times and thought he got away with it. And let's not mention, who knows if he continued doing this and dump bodies somewhere else or figured a new way how to get rid of them. You understand me? You need to check that man's internet and see where on the dark web he was going, because he looked like a dark web kind of guy.
Spoke to them earlier today, and here's what they told us.
No, the guy, he keeps to himself. He pretty much keeps himself, and we'd say hello to each other once in a while, and that was it. You know, morning pleasantries. It's an incredible story. You've been hearing it for, what, 15 years or something? What, 11 people, right? Something like that. And like I said, we're shocked, because this is a very, very quiet neighborhood. Everybody knows each other. All of our neighbors are, we're all friendly, and there's never been a problem at all.
Well, that was the red flag right there. He wasn't social.
Yes, completely stunned and concerned that he could have been living in plain sight right here in this neighborhood for so long. Now, we are told that Suffolk County Police Commissioner Rodney Harrison, as well as the county executive, they are getting ready right now. You'll see the podium to make some comments to the media, and that is expected in the next couple of minutes. But for now, we're live from Massapequa Park. Pacey Chang, News.
And if you ask me too, right, I believe in that Gilgo Beach, I believe they try to sweep that under the rug. They didn't like that kind of attention, so they try to get rid of it, but it's back, baby.
It's for New York.
You know what I mean? The souls of the lost lives are here to haunt all the people who did wrong.
Okay, Pacey, thank you. We'll bring you that news conference live when it happens. Right now, let's go to News 4 Long Island reporter Greg Sergel at the courthouse in Riverhead with a look at what's expected to happen there, Greg.
Well, we're expecting some kind of a court appearance here, Adam, although the Suffolk DA spokesperson has yet to confirm that an arrest has been made, saying only that there's been a significant development in the Gilgo investigation. However, she did direct us here to Riverhead, presumably for the arraignment of the suspect, but right now we don't have a time when that's going to happen. We have, however, seen court officers and Suffolk sheriffs, some of them behind me, gearing up for what's expected to be a media crush here today. This Gilgo case, of course, has garnered attention around the world with documentaries and podcasts about the murders. Again, we're waiting for the court appearance of the suspect here, expected sometime this afternoon. And as Jonathan Dean said, Suffolk's DA will be holding a news conference after that at 4 o'clock this afternoon to brief reporters on everything that's happened. We're live in Riverhead. Greg Sergel, News 4 New York.
Like I said, man, may all the lives lost rest in peace. You understand me? And for all the families, may you have closure. And let's hope this guys go down, all the way down, 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 under. You understand what I mean? Yeah, so with that being said, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. I will see you guys on the next one. And if you want to support the channel, links above. See you guys later.